I guess I'm a flannel guy. I guess I'm a flannel guy now. All right, we are about to head into Goodwill. I was in here yesterday and they had something in the glass case. I really wanted to get it, but at the time I looked it up on eBay because I'm like, I just want to see the value of it. I want it for myself. It's a Funko Pop. And I always said, you know, I'm not a big Funko Pop collector. The only ones I currently own is the Sabrina Carpenter one. And I pretty much said, like, you know, I'm fine with just that one. Until yesterday I was in here, and in the glass case, they had a Bubbles from Trailer Park Funko Pop. I looked it up on eBay, and I'm like, I just wonder what the value is, because I want to see how much eBay's, you know, selling it for, and if it's cheaper on eBay, I would just buy it on eBay in the future. And they were asking, I ended up asking the worker, she took it out, I looked at it, $14.99, and I'm like, you know, you can buy them brand new for that price. Looked it up on eBay, and they're selling for like 50, 60 bucks. Like I said, resale value doesn't really matter right now because I would just keep it. But if I ever wanted to sell it in the future, it holds value. So I didn't get it because I already got something else in the glass case, and that was like 20 bucks. And I'm trying to budget here and there, but I got to thinking, I'm like, man, I really wish I would have got it. So we're going to head in here and see if it's in here. If I had to guess, I'm going to say it's probably gone. Someone definitely bought that. That was yesterday at probably 5 o'clock, 4:30. I don't know. We are the next day at 12:50, so less than 24 hours later. I bet someone took it, though. If I had to guess, because Goodwill would have been open for like 4 hours or so at the time, you know, after I saw that. And I bet someone bought it. And then obviously they've been open today for, what, 4 hours? So let's head in here and see if it's in here. But if I had to guess, it's not going to be in here. I swear, I do this all the time. I'll come to Goodwill and there'll be something that I want and I won't get it. Then I'll regret not getting it and I'll come back and it's usually gone. So hopefully they really have it in here. But if I had to guess, it won't be. Always grab a cart, of course. See if they got it. I remember exactly where it was, and it's gone. It's gone. Someone got it. It was right there in that spot there. Damn it. Well, that really sucks that they don't have it, but hey, I did find a Kurt Cobain book. $2.59. Maybe we'll get that. The other day I was here, and I'm not even kidding, there's a vape sitting there. So I don't know if it's a worker or a customer, but it's sitting right there. Seriously, I have video of it. So I found this heating blanket, and I want to look at it to check the size of it and see if it's in decent condition. Why has Goodwill got to do this? Why do they got to do this? Like, Goodwill, don't get it twisted. I'm gonna get in here like this. This is not going to stop me. I'm going to get in here to check the condition up before I buy it and make sure it at least even works. Well, update. It works. And it's only 100 watts, so I'll be able to use it in the van. I think I'm going to get it, I think. They have one of them bags that has a blanket inside of it. So, like, the blanket is actually stitched to the inside of the bag, so it's all in one. They're wanting $7.99 for it, but I don't think I'm going to get it. I mean, it's pretty bulky as it is. And I kind of already have one of these in the van anyways. I'm really going to get that electric blanket as well. So I don't think I'm going to need this. They have a couple Daniel Boone sets, but I believe I already have both of them. They have this one, Daniel Boone Trailblazer. And they also have up here, Daniel Boone, A True American Legend, 4 bonus movies. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I got both of these already. I think I got them at the London Vendors Market. Pretty sure. I have to go home and verify. But I'm pretty sure I have both of these already. Shit. We got this book at home, but Presley, she really loves this book. Really loves this book. We have it. Dolly sent it to us years ago. But yeah, Presley really loves that book. Every time I see it, it makes me think of Presley. Well, that's an interesting book title. Don't burn this book. Interesting. There is a specific book that I'm looking for that I want to find eventually. I'll probably just have to buy it on eBay It's called Eddie Macon's Run. It has John Schneider in the movie. It was a book first, and then they came out with a movie, and John Schneider was the leading role, main role. And I really love the movie, and I want to read the book. It's called Eddie Macon's Run. Like I said, I'll probably have to just buy it on eBay. But like usual, I'm holding off, hoping I'll find it at Goodwill, but I doubt I will. That's an interesting book. It's the American story. It just has 100 true tales from American history, and it's all like cartoonized. It's like cartoonized. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's like illustrated. Oh yeah, I'm not going to get this. I think I'm just going to show you guys what I was referring to. But they were really packed in there, and just waiting on some people to clear out of that room, and I'll show you guys what I was referring to about this bag blanket thing. But yeah, I might get this. It's only $1.59. It just has different things, Uncle Sam. This has different stories, and it's all like illustrated. I guess that's the word I was looking for. Oh, is that Houdini? It is. It is. Weiss family. It is Houdini. I'm definitely getting it now. I love magic. Used to perform magic years ago. You can check out some of that in my very early first videos. Yeah, I want to get that. These would be pretty good to read to Presley. I want to get that. You guys remember these books from school? I don't know if it was the same brand, Reader's Digest, but it was books like this, and they taught you just various things. I have like a Civil War one at home, a World War II, I think, at home. I found them here at Goodwill. I'm debating on getting this. This kind of brings me back. And plus, Presley could learn some pretty good stuff. So I'm kind of debating on getting this. I did find this book that I want to get. It's a bunch of stories like Goldilocks and Three Bears, just various stories. I want to get this one as well. Here's a thermos for only $4, and wait for it. It even had, damn it. It even has a spoon with it. I want to get it for only $4. That's a pretty good deal. It like folds out. For only $4, that's a pretty good deal. You usually don't find, if you ever find them, which I hardly do, they usually don't have the spoon, so pretty good deal. Yeah, good deal. This is a interesting measuring cup. It's silicone, like it pops out, but like when you go to put your ingredients in, you wouldn't be able to put all your ingredients in at once. Like I just don't really see the purpose in this. Like you couldn't put them all in at once and then dump, like I just don't get the purpose in this. Okay, so I want to be quick on showing you guys how this thing works because I'm in an area where it gets kind of crowded and people are still in there. So it's a bag, you open it up, and the blanket is still part of the bag. Like, you know what I mean? So this is a whole entire blanket. But when you want to put it up, you grab the bag part, which is here, and it all just goes back into itself. So that's what I was referring to when I said, oh, it's a bag with a blanket, like built in. It's literally built in. It's all stitched together. I don't think I'm going to get it because, like I said, I don't need it. I have one out in the car. They're wanting $7.99. I'd rather just get the heated blanket for like $8 or so more. You know what? I've been needing a jacket for far too long now. I've had these for years. They're obviously too short. Whenever I go to reach for something, it goes up my arm and it bugs me on video. It bugs me in person. It really bugs me in video. Like, for example, look, I go to reach for something and it just goes up my arm because they're too short. There's holes in the sleeves. These holes are not supposed to be here. It's time for a new jacket. I know it ain't new. There's even a hole in this one here. It's all frayed. It's time for a new jacket. I know it won't be new, but I think I'm going to get this. It's XL. It is $7.59. I think I want to get it. I want to try it on. I think we're going to get it. I don't really care too much for pullovers. I like zip. This has buttons. I know it ain't zip. I'm okay with buttons, I think. I'm just not a big fan of pullovers. So I think I might get this. Let's try it on. I think we're going to get it. All right, so this is what I currently always wear. Like I said, it's ratty, it's holy. I've had this thing for years. It's just, it's time for something new. And this is ideally what I wouldn't go for. But you know what? It's light. Let's see if I can go. I mean, it kind of does go up. Okay, I think it is kind of too small for me. It's XL, but it might be too small. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't really ever wear plaid, and it has a hood. So, I don't know. Like, that's kind of annoying. Like, if I go to reach for something, it comes up. So, it might be too small. Like, yeah, I think it might be too short. I kind of like it though, but it's light. I don't know. Not too sure. It ain't that bad, I don't think. Like, it ain't that bad. I kind of over-exaggerated doing that. Like, it ain't that bad. Like, it ain't that bad. And this is I think this is a large. I don't even know. It's all worn down. I've had this thing for years. I like this one. It's also an XL. Same brand and all, but there's no hood on it. I really wish there's a hood. Really wish there's a hood. I don't know about that one. This one's also an XL. I'm not really liking that material though. It's the same brand. If I had to guess, all three of these were donated by the same person. I think I'm just going to go with this one here. I think. I definitely don't want to get this one though. I'm not really loving that material. It's different. This is more like a fleece. That is I'm not too sure. But I don't know. I don't think I want to get this one. But yeah, if I had to guess, they were donated by the same person. They're all the same size and all. Man, that really burned my ass about that Bubbles Funko Pop. But you know what? I think I'm a plaid guy now. All right, so here's the deal, guys. I've already been wearing this thing for probably about half hour. I went in Walmart with it. I wanted to go, right now I'm in the school pickup line. I was going to film when I got out to the car from Goodwill, you know, showing the flannels, but I had to get going because I wanted to get in school pickup line in time to pick Presley. I like to get here early. I've mentioned it before briefly in videos. I like to get here early because the line gets pretty long. They develop 2 lines. Anyways, so I went in Walmart, quickly picked up the things. Presley told me she wanted Salisbury steak tonight for supper. So I picked up like 3 boxes of these. And, well, none of that really matters, okay? So, yeah. Went in Walmart is what I'm saying. And I'm telling you guys, I am loving this thing. It is so light. Maybe it feels so light because I don't have my things that I would normally carry in this. And like I said, guys, this thing, it got gross. Like, I've had this thing for quite a while now. Look at the hole there. Now, I know some people might be thinking, oh, that's normal in some jackets. No, I know some jackets, which I think is so stupid, will have, like, the holes in the sleeves and you can put your thumb. Like, what was the whole point in that anyways? I don't know. But I remember them back in the day in school, kids had them, and that was supposed to be like that was like the style. I don't know. But yeah, that's not what that's supposed to be. This is just wear and tear. I've had these things for so long. And I know the other sleeve is like it too. Yeah, the other sleeve is like that too. It's fraying. It's wear and tear. I've had these things for multiple years, probably 5 years, maybe 6. I don't know. I've had them for quite a while. So yeah, wear and tear. And I know I started developing a little hole in the pocket area, like the actual pocket. Like it was starting to wear down. Like look at this here. Where is it? Hang on, let me look for it. But I know because I had my keys in my pocket the other day. Oh, right there. And I felt my key sticking out of that hole, and I'm like, you know, we gotta do something. I've had this for quite a while. Like, I'm a pretty frugal person. Like, I'm okay with buying clothes at Goodwill. The 2 things I do not buy at Goodwill that I just will buy brand new is socks and underwear. I'm not buying that stuff at Goodwill. Not doing it. But other than that, pants, jackets, shoes, depending on the condition they're in. Like, for example, these Crocs. I love these Crocs. My first and only pair of Crocs, camo Crocs. Bought these when I was in Ohio for like $5 at Goodwill. They were in good condition. I like these things. I love them. I've always been a Croc, I wouldn't say a Croc hater, but I was always like, You know, I don't get it. I got these and I love them. I love them. I love them to the point where if these ever crap out on me or break down, tear up, I don't know. I actually saw a pair of, they were a little bigger than like my foot size, or else I would have got them. In fact, they were still in Goodwill today. I saw them the other day. They were camo Crocs. They were just too big, and they are tore up. Like if they weren't too big for me, like too big of a foot size, and they weren't like tore up, like they was tore up here, tore up there, then I would get them. But I'm to the point where I like these so much, whenever these crap out, which I don't know how they will, I'm sure eventually they will. The bottom is pretty worn. I do want to get a new pair. I don't want to have to wait at Goodwill, you know, to find. I'd like to get a new pair of them because they're just that good. I love them. I've already talked about this briefly. When I started going to the gym, I'm not very comfortable wearing running shoes. I haven't worn running shoes in years. But obviously, when I was getting in the gym, can't wear boots, can't wear Crocs. So I pulled out a pair of running shoes that I had from years and years ago that I actually bought at Goodwill. And that just felt so uncomfortable wearing them because I'm just always wearing boots or Crocs, those two things. And Presley's that way as well. I don't force her to wear, you know, specific type of shoe. She's that way now. She does not like wearing shoes. She would rather wear, she likes like wearing dress shoes at the house, you know, dress up, like the little tiny heel, you know, the little dress shoes, little girl dress shoes. She likes wearing those to get dressed up, but she told us the other day, she's not really a fan of wearing tennis shoes. So she wears her Crocs or her boots. So I don't know. But yeah, the whole point I want to tell you guys is I'm loving this thing. It is light. It feels like air. I don't know. I like it. And I don't know. I'm not sitting and saying like it looks good on me. I don't talk like that. And I don't think anything looks good on me or anything like that. But I like it. I think it fits me. I think it suits me. I don't know though. I don't know. I'm just telling you guys how I feel. I like it. I like how it has the hood. This will probably be my main one. Like, I've always been the type with jackets where, like, things like this where you gotta have a hood. Like, what's the point in having a jacket without a hood? Because I think you should always be prepared for elements. If you're wearing a jacket, you're probably going to want a hood. And I don't know, that's my thoughts, but I did end up getting the other ones that have no hood. Because I don't know, I'm really liking it. This is like a warmer fleece, like it's thicker than this one. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of big puffy jackets. I'll wear them if I need to, like if the elements, you know, call for it. But I'm not really a big fan of big puffy jackets, especially when I'm driving. Like I just don't like it. This is thicker to where, it's thicker than this to where it's like a fleece. It's the same, like I said, this had been the same person that donated all three of these. They're all three the same size and they're all like not too far from each other on the rack. This is I don't know, it's like, the brand, if you're wondering, it says original weatherproof, it says vintage, I don't know, it says since 1948. They're all extra large, but this is a thicker like fleece. So this would probably be something I'd wear. I know it don't have the hood. This is probably something I'd wear when it's a little colder out maybe, I don't know, and then I'll just wear a hat. I don't know. And then guys, I know I said I wasn't going to, but I did end up getting the other one. I don't know, I tried it on and I'm like, it don't have a hood either. That's why I said this will probably be my main one. I'll wear this one. It'll probably get gross. I have to wash it often, but this will probably be the main one. Like I'll wear because the hood, you know. But I'm going to still also wear these. Guys, I think I'm a plaid guy now. I mean, I walked into Goodwill not thinking like, oh, anything about plaid, and then I saw this. I will say this. The other day, when me and Presley went to Buc-ee's, I already posted a video on that. You can go check that out. I'll link it at the end. After Buc-ee's, I did not film. We went to Goodwill. We went to Goodwill in Berea, Kentucky, because it's heading back home to London. And I was telling Presley, I'm like, Presley, I really need a jacket. You know, I'm okay with buying Goodwill. There's nothing wrong with that. I have nothing against that. I think, like, someday if I ever get rich and have a lot of money, I'm telling you right now, I'm still going to have these roots and be frugal and want to go to Goodwill. I don't know. I've always just loved going to Goodwill. I was telling Presley, I'm like, Presley, I really need a jacket. And You know, I really want to zip up. I'm not a big fan of pullovers. I'm just not. I don't know. I'll wear them. It's not like I won't wear them, but I'm just not a fan of them. And that's really all I ever find. And they had I kind of regret not getting it now, but maybe that's like part of why I was like, you know, I'll definitely get these today, especially this one with the hood. They had a flannel jacket. I did not get a picture of it or anything. But I was telling Presley, I'm like, oh, Presley, look at this. And it was my size and all. It didn't have a hood, I don't recall. It was something pretty much like this. Maybe not fleece, maybe a little thinner. This, but not quite this material, because this is kind of like a little rough. I don't know what material this is. It is, I don't know, okay? And it was a blue. It looked nice, and like, I kind of joked. I'm like, oh, you know, what would you think about me wearing this? And she was like, yeah, you know, and I didn't get it. Kind of wish I did. It's whatever. So maybe that kind of like reflected. That was at a different Goodwill. We were in London, Kentucky Goodwill today. But guys, we got them. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm a flannel guy now, I guess. I don't know. So one thing I am going to miss about this jacket, it was kind of annoying because I put a bunch, it's annoying because it's my fault. I put a lot of things in this. There's a zipper pocket, like right here in the chest area, like right here on this jacket. And I put my things I like to carry around. My eyeglass cleaner. This is always just nice to have, you know, clean my eyeglasses. I mean, I do have a pocket here. It does have a button, I guess. And then my Boom Boom nose sniffer, you know, nasal sinuses. And recently started carrying, you know, chapstick because chapped lip, you know, wintertime. And it's like, it's going to start getting, you know, weighed down. I don't have any zipper pockets or anything. I do have another one over here. And then, of course, you know, headphones. I like to carry my headphones with me. That one's actually closed. So I can still carry these things. I can definitely still carry these things. Them headphones, they do have a little bit of weight to them. They do. And then this ain't necessary to carry. I have one of those little chest deals here, like where you just put around you and it's supposed to be on your chest. I got this at Goodwill a few weeks ago, mainly because I want to be able to hold something like this in it. I found this at Goodwill in Berea, this. It does take the old micro USB cord, which I don't like. I hate that. But it was only like $4.99 and it had a bag of 2 other wireless chargers that were USB Type-C. And I figured this would be good to be able to carry in something like this, because there's many times when my phone's dying. In fact, my phone is only, I can't even make it up. My phone's at 5% right now. You guys probably can't see it because the screen's dim. My phone is at 5% right now. Check this out. Can't even make this up. 5%. I don't know if you guys have seen it. And it's like my phone is always dying. It's just always dying. And when I saw this, I definitely wanted to get it because it has the wireless chargers. But I had this with it, and I'm like, well, I know it takes the old charger, which I despise. If you watch me on my channel, you know I've complained about stuff like this in the past. I just really hate that. I like Type-C. Anyways, I figured, you know, it ain't going to hurt to charge this up. Use that stupid cord to charge it and just have it on hand. And put it in something like this when I go to Goodwill and be able to charge my phone if I need to when I'm in Goodwill. Many times my phone has died in Goodwill and I couldn't look things up, you know, eBay, look at reviews, anything like that. And it's been really annoying. So I have this to be able to do that. So this I don't necessarily have to carry with me, you know, on my shirt, but I'll probably just end up putting it in this, and yeah, I don't know. Some other little gadgets would probably be nice to have this. I kind of want to put like my initials, like my name on this stuff, so Goodwill don't think like I'm stealing this stuff. I guess I'm doing this video to be able to be posted to show that I am going to start carrying something like this. Like if my phone's, you know, getting dead. Like I think something like this would be just good to have on hand and have my initials and all the stuff so Goodwill don't think I'm like stealing it. And that's another nice thing about doing videos like this, to be able to have documentation of it. And then maybe like, I don't know, it'd be nice to have like a few things like for example, on my keys, I have these two screwdrivers. These things have helped me out so much at Goodwill, opening something to see if there's corrosion, battery corrosion. Like if the battery corrosion is like super, super bad, I ain't gonna get it. I know you're able to get corrosion off some things, but if it's really, really bad, I'm not gonna mess with it. So these have actually saved me a lot of money. Got these on Amazon, they're metal. So like little things like that, maybe like a couple, I'm not saying I am gonna do this, but you know, you could put like a couple batteries in here and swap out, you know, to see if something works. But usually what I'll do is I'll take an item like a toy or something at Goodwill. If it works, I'll unscrew it, take the batteries out, put in the item that I want, and if it powers on, I'll know it, you know, it works. And then I'll take the batteries out, put them back in the toy, you know, whatever. But if it don't power on, then the item doesn't work and I'm not going to get it. So little like life hacks like that, I'm telling you, I'm a Goodwill professional. Little life hacks like that can really save you some money. But like, yeah, that's why I got this. I don't really need a, yeah. But yeah, guys, I think I'm a flannel guy. I don't know. I didn't mean for this to happen. I don't mind it or anything, but I guess I'm a flannel guy. That's all I had in that. I didn't really ever care anything else. But yeah, I'm loving how light this is. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You guys are going to see me wearing this more often than not. Like most of my the cold videos, obviously summertime I'm not gonna wear it. You guys are gonna see me wearing this much more often. Like I'm telling you guys that right now. From this day on, today is January 6, 2026. I guess I'm a flannel guy. I guess I'm a flannel guy now. So yeah, and on top of that, in Walmart, I filmed my very first YouTube short wearing this, and I didn't mean for it to happen. I like to do YouTube shorts, you know, for the channel, and when things happen and arise at Walmart, today it was a flappy seat that like flapped all the way down, and so I even filmed my first YouTube short today wearing the flannel. So I don't know, guys. I guess I'm a flannel guy. So now the question is, what do I do with this? Do I throw it away? I'm not a hoarder or anything. I know I go to Goodwill, but I'm not a hoarder. Do I throw it away? Do I keep it for old time's sake? Like, not that I'm like an icon or anything, or like, you know, like, oh, this would be worth money. I'm not saying that. But what do I do with this now? Do I just throw it away? Like, that's probably the realistic answer, because look at this thing. Wouldn't donate this to somebody, because who would actually want this? Like, I think the answer is to probably just throw it away. Probably just throw it away. Yeah, so rest in peace. I think this was a Russell. I'm not sure the brand of this. I don't know. It's a Walmart jacket, bought, like I said, several years ago. It's got its use. It's got its use. It's definitely got its use. Something pretty cool, unrelated, but I found at Goodwill in Berea the other day. Like I said, when me and Preston there after the Buc-ee's, I found some Rattler boots. They're Rocky boots. They have Gore-Tex. They're snake Rattler boots. They say 7.554. They're 9.5 wide, which I'm a 9.5D, 9.5D, like Justin boot. And so when I saw that, I'm like, oh, W, because I'm 9.5D. And I was like, oh, I don't know if they'd fit me. I put them on. Well, there's only one there because, of course, Goodwill kept the one in the back because they don't want someone to steal the boot. I don't know. They were $20. And they're Rattler snake boot. So I'll be able to be protected from snakes, even though I have snake chaps. I'll be able to be extra protected from copperheads. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Pretty good Goodwill finds of the day. That's going to wrap it up for this one. I will catch you guys in the next video.